Good day, everyone. Welcome to Real Conservative Headline News. I'm your host, Nathaniel Rajkumar. Starting off locally here in Trinidad and Tobago, the Ministry of Education will be meeting with the Public Transport Service Corporation, PTSC, and school maxi-taxi operators in the coming week to iron out payment issues. Yes, issues that were left behind by the PNM. This from Minister of Education, Dr. Michael Dowlath, speaking in the lower house of Parliament on Friday, but this should have been resolved a long time ago. Okay then. He was responding to questions about a potential strike by operators for non-payment of funds. Because remember, we used to rightfully criticize the PNM for not paying the funds for various different ministries through, in Trinidad and Tobago in the public sector. Minister Dowlath told the lower house that payments are being made to the tune of over $900,000, with more to be disbursed. Minister Dowlath expressed his thanks to the maxi-taxi operators for their patience and dedication to the nation's children and schools. He said the ministry will be working towards ensuring that there's no misunderstanding between the two parties moving forward. Yes, make sure and do that, please.
796,194. Of that amount, during the past week, three tranches of 1.3 million, 1.4, 1.4, a total of 4.1 has been dispersed to PTSC.
Minister Dowlath expressed his thanks to the maxi-taxi operators for their patience and dedication to the nation's children and schools. He said the ministry will be working toward ensuring that there is no misunderstanding between the two parties moving forward.
With PTSC, a meeting has been set for Wednesday, February 4th, to ensure that in the future there will be a smooth system of payments to those maxi-taxi operators.
The Caribbean Premier League is taking its commitment to grassroots cricket development to a new level. CPL executives met with the Sports Minister Philip Watts on Thursday to discuss an ambitious primary school cricket program set to roll out in 2026. This sounds like a wonderful initiative. Get the youths involved, get the children involved in sports and other types of art forms and so forth. From young, keep them on the right path, positive pathway, people. This is why I continue to say, and hopefully I will see it take place in the next 5 years, I don't know. Reopening or opening of more community centers throughout Trinidad and even in Tobago, and have programs like this, whether sporting events and so forth, on a weekend especially, so that the youths could get involved in something, because it's young people they're talking about. So they want to keep active. So instead of going and following the wrong path, they can keep focused on something that will benefit them in life and keep them out of trouble. There is no shortage of critical medical supplies at the North Central Regional Health Authority. This is according to Health Minister Dr. Lakram Bodo, as he responded to questions in the lower house of Parliament on Friday. Questions that are being asked by the PNM, even though that issue was taking place under them year after year. I'm telling you, they neglected the health ministry, education ministry, the entire public sector, the entire country. PNM neglected. But of course, thing about it is, now with UNC, I mean, you still have to ask questions. Are they really spending sufficient funds right now to be able to resolve a lot of the issues that these ministries face? Time alone will tell her. Let's hope that what he's saying is factual, and at some point in time, we will be able to get some type of actual evidence to prove what he's saying is true.
During a visit to the Cardiac Catheterization Laboratory at the Eric William Medical Sciences Complex this morning by myself, the minister in the ministry, and a team from the ministry, I was given the assurance by the chairman of the NCRHA, the CEO, and other members of senior management that there was no shortage of syringes, needles, or any other supplies highlighted in certain media reports.
Housing Minister David Lee has launched an immediate investigation into allegations of misuse of a Housing Development Corporation compound at Cypress Hills, San Fernando. While Minister in the Ministry of Housing, Philip Edward Alexander, has ordered the removal of structures erected on a communal green space following complaints from residents. The action came after tenants said a police officer living at the compound had taken control of parts of the car park and a green area for commercial and private use. Wow, but I'm telling you, TTPS needs to be reformed significantly, people. As Venezuela begins to reopen its energy industry to foreign investment, economist and political analyst Dr. Venus James says TNT's success is reopening discussions with Venezuela over the Dragon gas field, and other negotiations will depend on whatever the U.S. government allows. Of course, and nothing is wrong with that, people. On Thursday, Venezuela's acting president Delcy Rodriguez revealed that Venezuela had begun to export its first gas, but did not give details. Once democracy is restored in Venezuela, telling you, all diplomatic ties, relations with America will be normalized as well. And then we will benefit, Guyana will benefit, Jamaica will benefit. Countries throughout the entire Caribbean will end up prospering because of that. Because definitely, Venezuela was once a great and wealthy nation. So it's not like we wouldn't, but we need to restore democracy. Guyana and the UK have reinforced their commitment to climate action and biodiversity protection following high-level talks between President Dr. Irfan Ali and UK Deputy Minister David Lammy. President Ali, in a post on his official Facebook page, said, "It was a pleasure engaging with my friend David Lammy, the United Kingdom's Deputy Prime Minister. We discussed our shared commitment to biodiversity, protection, and climate leadership, and I welcome the UK's decision to become a signatory to the Global Biodiversity Alliance. Guyana remains steadfast in leading by example and working with international partners to safeguard our planet for future generations." Lammy, via a post on social media platform X, said it was an honor to host President Ali. He wrote, "His government has spearheaded biodiversity protections, and we are proud to be new signatories to the Global Biodiversity Alliance, an important step in delivering on our COP30 commitment. The UK has joined the Global Biodiversity Alliance, an international initiative spearheaded by Guyana," outgoing British High Commissioner Jane Miller announced last week. I have no issue with this, as long as you know to be balanced about it. We need to continue using the energy industry, of course, to be the backbone of our respective economies. But nothing is wrong in diversifying. Nothing is wrong in finding ways to use renewable energy, especially solar energy. And this is something, of course, my conservative friends tend to, not really agree with that much. But that's why even though I am a conservative, I am a Christian conservative. And of course, I care about my environment as well. The government installed a mobile pump on Thursday in West Watuka, Region 10, to assist with flooding caused by a blocked steel tube that became choked with garbage about a month ago. Engineers from the National Drainage and Irrigation Authority were on site to address the severe flooding in the area. Guy America Construction Incorporation will build a concrete culvert to drain flood water, offering lasting relief for residents. Performance, people. Performance in Guyana. There's a lot of work still, people. Yes, we see videos of people visiting Guyana, and there's a lot of infrastructure work needed, still development needed. But under the Irfan Ali administration, we're seeing that work being done at an exponential rate. I'm really proud of my grandfather's homeland of Guyana. Jamaica's Foreign Minister Senator Kamina Johnson-Smith has issued a clarion call to international investors to partner in the strategic redevelopment of the island's western corridor, drawing on a decade of tax stability and historic dip in homicides to bolster her case. And when you're investing, please don't just loan the Jamaican people any money. Donate it to them, or actually bring your businesses into Jamaica and invest. Yes, so that employment will be provided for a lot of the citizens of that country, while also boosting the economy and assisting and restoring and rebuilding infrastructure in Jamaica. I've said it many days now and I will say it again. The entire world spends billions of dollars in humanitarian aid for places like Gaza. But yet the Caribbean region, they only like to lend money to us. That needs to change as well, people. You're supposed to, if you want to really be a brother's keeper, do it in a genuine way. Speaking about the brother's keeper, Chinese community does it all around the world. A lot of people will say it's because of certain personal reasons and agendas or whatsoever, but they still do a lot of assisting of individuals, no matter where they reside, which country they reside in. The Chinese community in Montego Bay, St. James, recently donated $2 million to Ancovi High School to support restoration work in the aftermath of the damage done to its 2 campuses during the passage of Hurricane Melissa, which has left several classrooms unusable and hundreds of students displaced. And I've seen other videos, people that I follow from Jamaica online for nature videos. Usually, Chinese people also assisted in providing humanitarian aid, food, water, so forth, to places, districts, especially in the rural areas. Wonderful. Now for the interesting facts segment. Most people find managing a single credit card challenging, definitely. But one man has taken financial organization to a global extreme. He currently holds the official world record for the largest collection of credit cards, totaling 1,638 individual cards from various institutions. Despite the high number of lines of credit available to him, he maintains that he has zero debt, people. His collection is treated more as a historical and personal archive of financial tools rather than a source of spending. He just has it there, but he's not utilizing it. He manages the accounts with strict discipline to ensure no balances are carried over, avoiding the interest charges and financial pitfalls typically associated with high volume card ownership. Closing off now with the travel segment. Papua New Guinea is a premier off the beaten path destination renowned for unparalleled biodiversity, vibrant tribal cultures, and dramatic landscapes. As a top-tier ecotourism spot, it offers world-class diving in the Coral Triangle, trekking on the historic Kokodak track, and sightings of rare birds of paradise. Sounds like a beautiful place to visit. With over 800 languages, PNG offers immersive experiences, including colorful traditional sing-sings, like the Goroka show. As part of the Coral Triangle, PNG features exceptional diving with 3,000 plus species of reef fish and 600 plus coral species. You can imagine how beautiful that is. Bird watchers can see 38 of the world's 43 species of birds of paradise. The dry season, May to October, is ideal for trekking, while surfing is best from October to April. folks, that brings us to the end of today's headline news. Thanks again to everyone who continues to support my content. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stay blessed and stay safe most of all. In Jesus' name.